Django on debut. Only wicket to fall via the run-out route. It's some brilliance from Shell. They celebrate all the religious festivals. Good Island Republic, known for its steel pan music, and the Festival of Carnival, which is a big festival attended by lots of tourists. Live shots here at the Brown Lara Cricket Academy. Doesn't look too good. Not quite sure how long this interruption will last. Ground staff busy at work protecting the square. One good thing about this venue is the fact that it drains well. So once rain abates, we are confident that we will get play.
Yeah, good covers here as well. As you say, Darren, very, very good drainage. Modern venue, only about just over 3 years old, isn't it, here? And, yeah. Most annoying, though. Yeah. Well, he had a special moment, didn't he, just last week? Dwayne Bravo. 500th T20 wicket, 100th CPL wicket as well. And after he got that landmark, our intrepid journo, Alex Jordan, caught up with him.
Well, history has been made here today at the Queen's Park Oval. The first man to 500 T20 wickets, DJ Bravo. We know him as Dwayne Bravo. Dwayne, congratulations.
Thank you very much. First of all, thanks Almighty God for allowing me to be the first. You know, it's a great journey. And I want to say thanks to all my teammates. Thanks to all the teams that I play for around the world. And to be able to achieve that right here at home, this is where I started playing cricket. You know, at age 8 is where it all started for me. And, you know, I can't be more happy. Be a person to get that 500 here at the Queen's Park Oval.
How special that it also happened during the CPL. It's your 100th CPL wicket, another record. Yeah. Can you remember your first wicket? We saw a graphic today.
My first CPL wicket, it's impossible to remember that.
Scott Styris.
CPL?
No. First ever T20 wicket.
Oh, in New Zealand. Okay. I can't remember, but like I said, Scotty is also a world-class player. Played well for New Zealand, had a very good international career. Being the first to get 100 in CPL as well, again, another great achievement for me personally. But you know, what I enjoy the most is whenever I play. In tournaments, apart from taking wickets, I win trophies. So that for me is more important than me achieving these personal stuff. I think along with Pollard, Russell, you know, I think we win most T20 tournament in the world. And that is what we play for, you know. We just don't want to play in those leagues and take part. We want to dominate and we want to win.
That's why you had a massive hit called Champion. Well, let's talk about the actual moment. It came off the big guy, Raheem Cornwall. We were looking for it all week. Talk me through it.
Yeah, you know, they get off to a pretty decent start. And once again, Polly said to me, you know, try and see if I could get a over in the power play. I don't normally bowl in the power play. Obviously, it's not position I normally bowl. But like I said, you know, I'm up for everything, whatever the team is required. And Cornwall is a very dangerous player. And I give him a Yorker, I give him a slower ball, I give him a harder Yorker again. And I said, okay, now I have to go hard length. And it worked, you know, straight to Manas. As Mana said, he's part of history now. You know, he was the one to get a 500 catch. And I think everyone was happy for me, and you know, I'm happy for myself, and again, my teammates is the one need to take some credit as well.
Well, we're delighted for you. When it gets to numbers like 100 and 500, are there any that stand out? Are there any that take you back to that very moment and think that was a huge one?
Well, I saw you guys pull up on the board that the one I dismissed the most was Pollard. And I had no idea actually Pollard was the most dismissed, but you know, he's my very good friend. And to have a high quality player like that on top of the list. But I enjoyed the battle. I mean, this is a batsman game. It's designed for batsmen. We bowlers have it very hard. My position that I bowl normally is in the back end of the innings to some quality players. So yes, I accept the fact that I go for runs, but as you can see, I also get wickets as well, and that is, you know, it's part of the game. For me to dominate a batsman-friendly game like this, I'm happy.
Yeah, well, you know, outside of the game, you do so much for cricket as well, and obviously in music, and you're such a superstar. Tell us a bit about that part of your career. You have a new studio.
Yes, I have a new studio, 47 production. I'm very passionate about music, passionate about my culture here in Trinidad and Tobago, and also Caribbean culture. So I see myself as a vessel to take Caribbean culture to places that is never heard. So like the Asian countries, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, you know, even if you go to Australia, New Zealand and these places, you don't really hear soca music, reggae music or dancehall music. So for me, being the champion, I want to be able to do all these collaborations with various musicians around the world. And try to incorporate our culture, and let's see what happens.
Well, you are the messenger. You know me very well, DJ Bravo. I'm missing the music this round. Give us a little something now. Give us a little vibes in the place.
DJ 500, DJ. Everybody knows say DJ a champion. What? Champion.
That's just really wonderful for you, and your family must be really pleased.
Yeah, definitely. Even my little son Dwayne, and a voice. Perfect that it happened here at the Queen's Park Oval. I really feel proud about that. I guess we go celebrate, but the game is not finished. And hopefully we still able to get to play again and then see how the day panned out.
Hey, there's your brother, DM Young Bravo.
Yes,
when you reach numbers like this, 100 and 500, are you still hungry? Do you still want them the same way?
Of course, I think, this is what I was born to do. As a kid, as I told you, at the age 8 is where I found the love for cricket. I said to guys before, even though there's no fans, when people ask the question, how does it feel to play without any fans? I say, for me, it don't really affect me. It's good to have fans in the stands, but at the same time, whether there's 500, 5 people, or 1,000, you have to play the game with one way, high intensity, full of energy, play with passion, play with heart, and play fair. And that's how I play my cricket throughout my life. So whether there's fans in the stands or not, I'll be able to play one way.
It's been gorgeous to watch your career, and there are many youngsters around the CPL who I'm sure feel very privileged to be so close to DJ Bravo. When you were coming up in your career, who did you look at like that?
Ian Bishop, definitely. I was a big fan of him. Phil Simmons, Brian Lara, obviously, Richard Smith. When I started my first-class career, Richard Smith was the captain of the team, and then obviously Darren Ganga was who I played under most. So I think even this core of players, Darren Ganga need to take a lot of credit as well, because we are young players coming through. Our under 19 days, and then he was our leader, and obviously Darren is a very strong leader. So I think all of us give a lot of respect to him for that. But I said the likes of Bishop, Phil Simmons, all these guys, Mervyn Dillon also, they all play a part. My childhood coach, Charles Gillen, he's always been there for me, being able to learn things on my own, watch the game. I watch cricket a lot. When I'm not playing, I watch. I want to see what other guys are doing, see what they're not doing, and challenge myself. Even in my bedroom watching the game, I challenge myself what I will do in that position. So as a student to the game, I keep learning. As much as I play over 400 games, I keep learning and I keep asking questions.
Well, many will want to learn from you. Do you make it a priority to sort of mentor and coach the younger players?
Yeah, definitely. I see it as my duty now. Even my return to international cricket with the West Indies team, I see myself as that father figure to the bowling group especially. I want to encourage bowlers, especially in this format of the game. Yorkers, work on the Yorkers, work on the skills, and the Yorker ball, whether it's wide, straight, or leg stump Yorker, is the safest ball. I had a chat with Kyle Myers and Raymond Reefer at the pool 2 days ago, yesterday. And we are oppositions in CPL, but at the end of the day, we all have to represent West Indies. So the more that all of us can learn from each other is only better for West Indies cricket. As I said before, I see myself as that kind of mentor, that guy. You look at the way Ali Khan is bowling this season is a big difference from last season. Jaden Sears also. So as much as possible, I'm very approachable, and I make myself available to share whatever knowledge I have.
It's been a long and illustrious career, Dwayne Bravo, and you've managed to keep your fitness together, right? Even out of lockdown. And of course, across the West Indies, I think we struggle, we could say generally, with our fitness. What are your secrets? What's your advice?
Self-pride is one of it. Whether it's a lockdown or not a lockdown, I take my fitness very seriously. Eat properly. I always have a a good workout routine. You know, yes, with the lockdown, it was more challenging, but I didn't use it as an excuse to just sit home and do nothing. You know, I always like to be active, and I think, you know, and also being able to still enjoy the game, still want to compete against the best in the world. Obviously, I'm 36 years old, so there will be whispers around whether he still have it or not. I didn't start the CPL, you know, strong, but again, it's a tournament that 1 or 2 games doesn't really matter. It's how you be able to stay focused and play through the tournament. With the experience that I have, I get through it. But again, it's more self-pride. I look after my body, and I want to play as long as possible.
All right, let's talk about CPL 2020. Out the gates quickly, 3 of 3. You're in the middle of your 4th one. A different start for